Oh my god, I just want to date 50 boys. Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Reyna. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And today, we're going to talk about the mysterious dating scene in law school. And the do's and the don'ts, and what I've seen, what I've witnessed, what I've asked my friends, and their experiences, because I don't date. Refuse. Don't do it. But I have all the handy dandy notes I need in order to figure out and dissect the dating scene at law school. So I think that one thing before, like a whole disclaimer, just because we are quote unquote nerds, we still have a life. Let's make that clear. Okay, so first things first. Please be mindful of what you're doing and who you're doing it with. I'm not here to get in anybody's business and all their, glorious days that they have at school, but being mindful of who and what you were doing with, where, why, how, all that. Be mindful, because you're going to school with lawyers and paper trails are everywhere. Like, they're gonna have receipts, people are gonna have screenshots. It just makes you think before you actually text somebody. On my side of things, I've never dated, I've never cared to date, but here's the thing. Some people are in this, like, I want to be married as soon as I graduate. By the time I take the bar, I want to get married and I want to do this and I want to have a house, like all in the same year. Friend, which I consider her one of my close friends, and she has given me all of her mysterious dating fails and positive plus sides to them. So first thing that she said was judgment is gonna be everywhere. You're gonna have judgment no matter who you're dating, what you're dating, like whatever you're doing, whether it's just dinner or you're actually dating this person. She's been judged so much based on the people that she just chooses to spend her time with, and totally understandable, because you're with people who can be a little bit on the investigative side of things, of like, why, how come, who, what, when, where, like all these questions that they most likely don't need to know, but they're gonna be very curious, as in like, oh, you're talking to so-and-so, why did he choose you, why did you choose him? It's just like, it's this whole thing. And I remember the time that she even told us, like, she was talking to this guy, and we're in the master's class and he was in the 3 L's, and she was literally talking to this guy for I think like 6 months or something, and she finally told us maybe like month 3 that she was talking to him, and it turned into this whole big thing, and it was just ridiculous. Like, honestly, on another level of like, okay, like the amount of gossip that was going around was a little crazy. So watch out for what you're doing, who you're doing it with, and gossip, because those are going to be the things that you want to make sure that you're stir away. Was the dating scene is going to be very minimal because of the fact that you're in a class. Sometimes it could be anywhere from 60 to 200 to 300 people, depending on what courses you're taking and who you're taking them with. The dating scene is something that you are cautious with. You're cautious, but you're not scared and you're not afraid to step into it. Personally, I'm not about that. I know better than to talk to somebody or to even text somebody or just like, no, it's not happening. I'm good. I will stay the way I am. I don't need to deal with it. And I see it this way, is it's hard. Like, you're not gonna date to date. Like, you would think of it as undergrads will date to date, and it's just like, yeah, I'm with this boyfriend, and then next week I'm with this boyfriend, and then I'm with this boyfriend, and it's just like, dude, how do you find a boyfriend every week? And it's not like that in law school. It's like, your class is so small and so minimal that it's like, do not and don't waste your time on 50 different guys that honestly might and might not work out. So it's like that 1 or 2 guys that you find, like, try it out with them. But if it's like after that, like, okay, there's like a no zone, because of the fact that it goes around. It's gossip town. That's what I call it, because it really is. Paper trails are everywhere. Receipts are everywhere. You're gonna find that text message that you sent Billy 3 weeks ago on somebody's phone. I know what I'm telling you. I have seen it. Sorry, mom, dad, we're going on this. It is a very hookup dominant culture. Again, don't do it. Like I said, the paper trails are everywhere. People are gonna have text messages and phone calls and receipts, and people are gonna be like, so and me did this, and so and me, you know. You're gonna have the girls who are super sensitive, who might have taken, you know, that relational thing that you did and take it to another level of like, but that meant so much to me. Or then you'll have the guys who are like, goodbye. Which I have a friend who has had that, and he said that it's not okay. Like, the way that he acts is like, I'm trying to get it and done. Like, I'm being honest. He was like, I'm trying to get it done. I don't really care. I'm not about that. And I was like, wow. Like, how could you say that? Like, girls are sensitive, and it's just like, it's insane. The amount of just like, you don't think about it when you're in the act of like, hey, I just want to like, let's go out for drinks, or let's go out here and let's do this. But you don't think about it, and then all of a sudden you do think about it, and it's just like, he really didn't care about me, or she really didn't care about me. She was just using me for dinner. Those type of things. So be aware of the actual dominance of that scene, because the hookup scene is very, very real. Very real. And I've seen one too many girls hurt over it. And it's just, it makes you kind of sad, because you're like, why did you not, like, you're not listening. And our professors will tell you the same thing. Don't date somebody who's in the same class. They will be 100% honest. Don't date them. Don't even try it. Don't waste your time. My professor literally enforces a rule on us, like, don't date each other. And we're just like, cool. Like, we don't care. Like, our class doesn't care, just simply because we're trying to graduate as fast as humanly possible, get our degree, and get out of here, versus people who are here for 3, 4, 5 years, and they're simply just taking their time, and they kind of like want to enjoy it and date this person, go here and go to dinner and do this. I don't have time for that. Really don't. So the next thing would be, enjoy yourself, but don't be scared or intimidated just because of the things that either I'm saying or people have said to you. Enjoy yourself. Like, say you want to go to dinner, or you want to go for a drink, or you want to go do this. Like, enjoy it, but don't take it personal whenever it's not a personal thing back. Like, they don't feel the same way back. It's not a mutual connection. And I know that that's going to sound like, Rain, why would you say that? That's like rude, because you want somebody to have a personal connection with you. But it's also the fact that we are lawyers. Like, on a daily basis, we're so busy that us having time to build relational, like, emotions towards a person, it takes a lot out of us. And for me especially, just because I don't care to be in that scene for a while. But that's just me. That's like something that I've promised myself, and I've promised, like, I've made a promise with myself that it's just going to be me, myself, and I for a while, just to heal and stuff like that. But that's me, and I'm okay with that. First, go out for like dinner, but like, we're just friends still. So keeping the boundaries between friendships and relationships, those are definitely something that we have to work on. Word travels fast. My friend is dating somebody, and what happened is that she told me, and I was kind of the first one to know, me and my other friend, we were the first ones to know that she was dating this guy who we all knew. We were like, wow, like it was just this shocker, because for her and him to be together, it was honestly, they hated each other. So it was just like so weird that they like started dating and everybody was so happy for them. But here's the thing, he ended up like just going out there and was like, I'm dating so and so, and she wasn't ready for that. And before she knew it, by the end of the day, because we had classes that day, we were so busy and we were studying, and we had actual classes, then we had tutor classes, we had all this stuff going on. By the end of the day, every single person knew that they were dating, and she was freaking out. She thought that maybe like she said something too loud, or like somebody passed by and heard her, and then it started a gossip trail. But in fact, it was actually him who started the gossip trail. She got so mad because she wasn't ready to tell people that she was like, I'm done. And then again, another gossip trail started again, because everybody started to go around and say, oh, they broke up. And it just went back and forth and back and forth. And finally, she said it, because we have a group message with our class, which is like 45 people in there, in that group message. And she was like, guys, we're still dating. Get out of my business. And we were just like, what is going on? And then me and my friend ended up texting her, and she was like, it's because people really were like starting rumors, and it's like this whole thing. So word travels very fast. Something that I do recommend, pick up the phone. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Do not, and I repeat, do not text somebody angry, emotional. Pick up the phone. I don't care if this goes for like just an everyday relationship, or a law school relationship, or just a high school relationship, whatever you're in. Pick up the phone if you're trying to actually tell somebody like how you truly feel, versus texting them, because those screenshots are going to be there forever. Date at work. So the last thing would be don't date at work, because of the fact that dating at work for us is not allowed, but most people can't date at work because it's not allowed for them. So don't date at work. It's just not okay, because you still gotta work, and then say you break up and then you see that person again. It's like, what goes around comes around. You're gonna see them again. You're gonna see them again. You're gonna see them again. It's just not gonna end really, really good. So be careful what you say, what you text. Be careful who you date. Be careful. Be careful. Just protect your body and protect yourself and protect your heart and protect your mind at the end of the day. Because if you're doing everything with everybody and then it comes back around, it really isn't. It's not cute. This was my law school dating advice. I'm gonna be honest, I've never been in a relationship in law school. I don't really care to be in one, but I got all the tea from my friends who do date and who do go out. So this was everything that they said, and this was everything that they were very, very honest about, because they gave me stories too. So I really hope you liked it and you enjoyed it, because, you know, we went all in with the team. So I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.